over there working on the combine. Gonna take a batwing mower and bring it over here and blow the thing off. Brought the billy goat of all mowers, in my opinion, Stihl 800 backpack blower. I love this thing. Yeah, I know comparing this to a handheld blower is like comparing an apple to a banana. They're two different complete animals, or pieces of equipment, or however you look at the situation. Let's get that tractor out, get it backed over here, and get her blowed off. Takes us a minute to get it all pinned up so that the thing don't fall down. We go to unhook it. So we're all, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Just double checking myself. That goes up there. Okay. Then obviously you get that one pinned up on that side. Thankful for an air conditioner to help kill the humidity. That's what I meant by the birds had their way with this tractor. Just made a mess of it, and we're going to clean it up here in a little bit to get rid of this mower. That gone as a human out. Okay, now how do I use this PTO holder? Oh, okay. You're supposed to unclip it. Oh, that's pretty slick. It's got its own clip here, and it pins in right here with that little clip. But the problem with this thing is it's too low to hook up to our tractor. Any of them. It's a good idea, but it's a pain in the butt. I mean, not the fact that we can't use the PTO helper holder thingy like it's intended. I mean, why would you make your PTO stand, basically is all that I call it, is just a stand. Why would you make it directly over top of the PTO? Or the drawbar? Now I get it, why they did it that way, so you can go right up to your tractor. But, like I've said, this is too high for our tractor. That don't work. Nope. So, what we just do is we just do away with this. We just toss it aside. Like that, because you can't get after your drawbar, your hitch pin. And that's kind of important for unhooking this. And you can't have your tractor back off your implement if you can't unhook it. Mower is relieved off the tractor. Piece of asphalt works good in place of a block. Gotta remember to bring some blocks down here next time, so we got something to jack with. So, oh, there's like no air movement whatsoever, and it sucks, but it is what it is. And that's just life. Okay, I will be so thankful when these tires get burned off this thing, because these are not the right kind of tire for this tractor. The rear ones are the correct tire, the front ones are the incorrect tire. They're not supposed to be a skid steer style construction grade tire. They're supposed to be more like what the 7800 has on the front end. These are the correct front tires for this tractor. They have a lot of cushion to them, and I love them. I even liked the tires that were on this thing when we bought the thing. They were more of a fat tire. I don't remember the tire size, but they were, oh, what were they? Like a bi-directional tire. They had the shorter lugs that were only like this wide, and they went like each direction or something. I like that kind of tire. Now these are, oh, I thought these were Traction King. We got something around here that has Traction King on it. These are what are these? Radial? 4-wheel drive. Okay. So these are the correct tire for his tractor, seeing that it's a front wheel says tractor. They are a really good tire. We got something around here. I thought they had Traction King on it. I'm not sure. I can't remember right offhand. 6120 has Midas AC 85s. Right there's the model number if anybody's interested. It's almost wore off, but these are Midas tires. These are a really good tire. What is on the front? I don't think they're Midas. Yeah, they are Midas. Okay, and these are the what's that? 380 85 R24 size tire on this. I love this tire for loader work. It's a really good tire. You don't get that bouncing up and down when you go over washouts like the 7810. That is a, again, incorrect front tire. And the tire has a lot of give to it, where it's, you know, squishy when you go over like ruts and things like that. It's not like a sheer, you know, like the 7810, you know, with those kind of tires. They don't have any forgiveness whatsoever. They are a rigid construction grade tire. These floaters that we put on this lime truck, when we converted this 4900 to a lime truck from a cab chassis, this is the body or the lime bed that the Chevy had underneath of it. If we didn't have these floaters on this thing, we'd still be stuck. With the traditional truck tires, we'd still be stuck out in the field to spread lime. These are, oh, we're gonna go backward. Oh, these are flotation. Is that a 331 or 321? No, they're 334? No, 331. Okay. These are heavy duty Alliance truck tire. These are flotation tire. I don't think there's a brand. Well, yeah, Alliance would be the brand. And these have been a really good truck tire or flotation tire. We had to put a brand new tire on this axle because the tire went flat. Take look at the difference. They're getting ground down. There's a noticeable difference here if you get down and actually look. Tread height is at the top of the frame. Tread height's below the frame. Okay. So there is a lot of noticeable difference. They stink going down the road because of just how loud and noisy they are. But they're awesome in the field. We've gotten this thing stuck. We've had to be pulled out. But this thing wouldn't go where you would go with floaters versus if there were truck tires on this. Now on the front end, we were beating around the idea of putting floaters on the front to kind of spread the weight out, but they hit when you turn, and we don't really want to go and booger the front end up. Or this fender here, just to make it turn with floaters on it. Paint's rubbing there for some reason. Oh well. I mean, it's been a good truck for a, you know, what is it, 97? It's older than that single axle, that red one. I know that for a fact. But it, you know, serves its purpose as a lime truck. It goes out in the field, it spreads lime, and it does just that. It spreads lime. We could use it to spread fertilizer on the corn, but the only downside to that is we would track too much corn up, meaning we would knock it down. We would need a buggy like what Heritage has. If you guys have seen one of those, you know what I'm talking about. But we don't have anything like that on deck. These duals for the 7800, well, they're wrong side. Bass Ackwards, I cannot see I think they're 1 year. Or one for, they're good years. Everybody calls them good for 1 year. I don't get it. These 18-438s and this 40-20. They're Firestones. They're a good tire. The only bad thing is you can't back a wagon in with taller tire, and you get caught on everything. They throw mud like nobody's business. It's just, yeah, the tractor looks pretty sweet with them on it, but you know, they throw the mud. They just they're a mud throwing tire. My 3010, it's got let's see, I'm gonna say it's either got Firestone. Nope, it's got Goodyears on it. I thought this would have had Firestone, but this has Goodyears on it. And for all the more that we use this tractor for, they are a good tire. So all those wagons over there that are going to get unloaded tomorrow, they hold air just fine. That's why it's easier just to leave the things loaded till we're ready to unload them and make do with them. Why do I think this combine had traction kit? No. BKT. Why am I thinking the combine for some stupid reason? I don't know. And it doesn't really matter. It does, like, you know, for that 7810, 7800, you know, you want a tire with a good ride to it. I don't really care to soap stuff when it's this humid out. Put those right there for a minute. By the time you get your soap made, if you need to, the paint's already 90-80% dry, okay? And you know, you get people who say, oh, don't let the soap sit on it. Well, you know what, I don't care. It's just, you know, I don't have two people here to help rinse the soap and spray at the same time. I'm only one person. Why this stupid thing working? Damn it. What? working here? I don't get it. Oh. Okay. Nothing seems plugged. I did get a lot of soap all over me though, but oh well. Why is this thing working? Damn it. Ah. Okay. There you go. That makes sense. Somebody had the flow shut off. I mean, it's an okay sprayer. It just... Got 7810 over here, gonna get hooked up to the cart. What we do is when we have corn to load out for a customer, we use the cart. Might have to slide the grain head again like we did last time. Use the grain cart like a funnel or an overflow. Fill it first, and then we will fill the truck from the grain cart. That way, when while the truck's going and dumping at the farmer field, or auger, can be filling the cart again. And that's it works really, really well for doing it this way. No, we might need to slide that grain cart. I don't know. So neither of us can remember how we did this, if we put the grain head in first or if we put the grain cart in first. By the looks of things, we're gonna be hitting over here. Maybe not. I don't know. Dad he's like, let me just come over and help you get it out. So I'm like, whatever, that's fine. That is fine with me. Grain cart is hooked up. You set an auger up to the bin. Just a lot of monkey dicking around, but yeah, it is what it is. Got the pumps all washed up. It is humid out and the camera's even showing it. Got the pump brought up, got it washed. I don't know where he wants to put it. Got the hoses all washed up, put somewheres. I don't mind the heat, it's just the humidity that comes with it. Yuck. Is utterly stupid. Just utterly stupid how you have to use the glow plugs on a 3-cylinder diesel when it is humid out. Now, I did not use the glow plugs today to start it because I really honestly thought that it would start easy. I was wrong.